Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're working on this Norcold refrigerator. It is an it's an N811 FRT. FRT? Fart? Let me look at that again. It is an 811 fart. FRT. Oh mercy. Oh, what's going on with this thing, Ed? Yeah, let me show you. When you cut it on, I think you can see that. You cut it on, it immediately goes into a Norcold fault. How do we know that's Norcold? Because that green light flashes 5 times, pauses, flashes 5 times, pauses, and it will do that for infinity. And it's saying the refrigerator's not cooling. There's a problem. There's a potential problem, I should say. Sometimes they just need reset. Because what happens is, if this thing goes into golly, use your words, hillbilly. If this thing goes into a no cool situation, you can cut the refrigerator off right here and cut it back on, and that will reset it one time. That works once. After that, it locks out and we have to do a hard reset. Now, for whatever reason, Norcold does not want Joe Blow customer knowing how to reset these refrigerators. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because there's electricity involved. I do not know. But they really don't like this info to get out there. I've done a video on this, I think a year and a half ago. Video's done very well. As a matter of fact, it's in my top 10 videos now, every day, every month. So yeah, apparently people need this information. I don't mind providing it, so I'm going to do another video and show you how to do this reset. Now, we reset it. It may go away and the fridge work like the last one we did, or it might come right back. If it comes right back, then we got other issues. We're going to have to dive a lot deeper into this one. So let's go around back. I'll show you what we're going to do, and we'll do it. All right, here we are on the outside of the refrigerator. I just removed this vent cover. And here is our main control board. We need to access that. So we actually have to, the way they build that stupid cover, we have to take all the wires off of it. The igniter, the power, the ground, the valve, the AC wires. We got to take all that off, okay? So let's just unplug the AC. And then we can pull this. You got to wiggle it, because it's almost always stuck. Crazy. Hold in on the board, wiggle that and pull it off. And then we need to get all these wires off. The valve wires are super easy because they're both white. You don't have to worry about, you just got to get them right on the valve terminals, but you don't have to worry about which wire goes where. And then we got our igniter wire. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, sheesh. Did I say these things are stuck sometimes? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Holy schmollies. Got it. First try. Oh, are you kidding me? It pulled the terminal out of the board. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it just broke that terminal right out of the board. Man, there ain't no other way of getting it off. I never had that happen before. Wow. Okay, I think this thing's gonna need a board to work on gas because that terminal broke out of that board. But it will still work on AC. We can still do this reset. Well, that just sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. It broke. Nothing we can do about it. Let's get our DC power and ground out of here. Don't let that power one touch anything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get a piece of tape. Just tape it up temporarily so it don't short out and we gotta go look for a fuse to replace. So let me go grab some tape. I'll be right back. Just put a little tape on that positive one. It's on one we gotta worry about. I just don't want to have to go hunting fuses later. Now all that just to get this cover off. I've always thought it was really silly that they didn't make it so you get this cover on and off without taking all the wires off. I don't know. I didn't design it though, because I would definitely done it different. Usually just 2 screws holds that cover on. Usually that one, this one, maybe 3 on this one. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, it's all 3 of them. The 3 that you can see, there's screws behind this cover that actually hold the board to the back of the refrigerator. This one's actually pretty nice. Usually this screw down here you can't get to. You end up using a universal joint, and that just adds a whole new bunch of headaches. Alright, so now we can get the cover off. And we can see our board. Steel wires running through the cover. Crazy. I gotta get this cover out of the way enough so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all get upset if you can't see. Now we need to hook all these wires back up to do the reset. So there's our 2 for the gas valve. It says GV on the board and GV. Just plug them into the GV gas valve. Plug in the AC and plug in our power and ground. It's marked 12 volt DC and ground. So get our tape off, go to DC and then go to ground. Okay, we heard some clicking, and I'm going to go in and verify, but the blinky light should still be on. Let me go verify that real quick. So I get my trusty Norcold service manual for N611 and 811, and people want to know all the time, where do I get that book? I don't know. I got it from Norcold probably 25 years ago. I guarantee you, you can't get these books anymore. So that's why I do these videos. So we go to the N611 and the N811 page. It gives us our fault codes. 5 flashes is right here at the bottom. It says no cooling detected by the controls. Okay, it says see page 21 and 37. The 21 is the page we want to see, because this gives us our reset procedure. So I'm going to leave that up there. If you want to pause this video, or maybe you can read that, do that now. Because like I say, I've got no problem giving you this information. You just got to have some sense. You got to unhook your power and stuff before you start. But once you get the cover off, it tells you to hook all the power back up, turn the refrigerator on, and then we're going to do this reset. I'll cruise through these and make sure, because I haven't done one of these since that last video I've done. So we're just going to make sure that that is correctamundo. Yep. All right. Now, this is the part that's going to be hard to show you. Right here is a 16-pin connector. Okay. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. See if you can see that. All right, 16-pin connector. Okay. We want to go from pin 15, which is going to be in the upper right corner, one from the end. Okay. It says locate pin 15 and the 16-pin connector. 15 is the empty socket to the right of the white and violet wire. Okay. So we'll verify that. I'm going to pretend like I can actually see that. Yeah, that's white and violet. And what we want to do is take a short piece of wire. They say 18 gauge, I think, but it's just a piece of wire. And we are going to go over to this ground lug, which is actually just a screw. Okay. And we're going to hold that for 5 seconds, I think. We should hear a click. So once I put this wire from pin 15 over to that ground screw, we're going to wait. I'm going to be quiet, and you should hear a click, maybe. I don't know whether to come across the camera. So we just stick that wire in that empty slot, and here we go. Okay, like usual, I did not hear the click. So let's do this again. Maybe my wire's a little large. Let me see if I can get it stuck in there. I don't always get this on the first try. Let's try it again. Okay, I think my wire might be, oh no, there it goes. It did reset. It's trying to light on gas. So let me plug the AC back in. So I did not hear the click when it reset. Typically, when you put your wire in there and you hold it for, the book says 5 seconds, usually you'll hear a clunk. Air conditioner going, wind blowing, dog running around here. I may have just missed it. I didn't hear it. But anyhow, we should be able to go inside now, and we should not have a blinking light, we hope. Because we do, like I say, we got bigger issues. But it was trying to ignite. It's not going to, because that's broke off. And the way that's made, we're not going to be able to solder that back on. Even if I knew how to solder, that whole thingy right there, that whole little coil. So yeah, we're gonna have to get a board. Not right now. The gentleman is wanting to go on a trip, so the AC should be working. Let's go. AC part of the fridge. Let's go in and see if our blinking light's gone. All right, well, the reset worked. Will it come back? I don't know. It might not. I've actually had pretty good success with these things resetting and staying reset. I don't know. Now all we have to do is pull that cover back off outside, put all of our wiring, or take the cover off, take all the wires off. Golly. Take all the wires off, put our cover back on, then put our wires back on, and we're done. And actually, stuck that. We'll find out in a minute. I just kind of stuck that pin. Gosh, no, the male side of that spade connector in that board, and it acts like it might stay, and who knows, it might work, because it is igniter, so it's strong enough to throw a spark. So even if it doesn't make it real good contact in there, maybe it'll work, maybe it'll spark across. I don't know. Let's go outside. I'm going to put all that back together, just the opposite of how we did it just now, and then I'll let you see if it's going to work on gas. It's kind of funny. I got here, me and the customer's talking, and I said, do you mind if I video this? He said, no. He said, oh, wait a minute. He said, was that for advertising? I said, no, it's for YouTube. He said, I know you. He said, I've seen you on YouTube. He actually went to YouTube, searched this, just troubleshooting a Norcold refrigerator. He said, my video popped up first. So thank you, YouTube. About time you done something nice for me. We got her all buttoned up, all but this igniter wire. So I am going to stick that in there like that, and actually it might work. The refrigerator's on. The blinking light is gone, as we know. So let's unplug it from the AC power, and it should try and ignite on gas. We might have to go in and bleed some air out of the system by lighting the cooktop. Well, let's see if it'll light. It sounds like it's sparking back there where it should be sparking. So just sticking that back in may work. I don't think I've ever pulled one of those. I don't think I've ever pulled one of those spades out of the board like that. That one was stuck. But that's why you wiggle them. You don't just pull straight out, because you pull them off every time. That's why it was a wiggle, 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 wiggle. I guarantee it's going to work. Need to go inside and bleed some air out of the system, and I guarantee it's going to work. So yeah, that's going to be it on this one. Oh, you're that Rose. I know her.
What was funny, I looked over here, I said, yeah. If you ever remember me
found you
talking
on
about
YouTube.
No. So yesterday they were telling me they were having issues. I said, let me call somebody. Well, then I talked to her this morning. She said, we've got a guy coming over. I was like, okay.
His daughter just came up. I know her. Her and Mrs. Hillbilly used to work together at Chick-fil-A. Small world. But hey, won't y'all pretend like you're not in a small world? Get down in that comment section. Leave me a comment, criticism, concern. Oh, and we are going to be at the Hershey RV show in September. We're going to do a meetup for the Hillbilly Haven. That's what I think. That's what we're going to call this community. What do y'all think? Hillbilly Haven. We went around, and Miss Hillbilly with several different names. My YouTube coach said to stick with an H. So Miss Hillbilly actually came up with Hillbilly Haven last night. What do you think? So yeah, y'all have a great day. Catch you on the next one.
Where is it?
Later.